Okay, I don't really think I need to make this video, but I'm gonna make it anyway. So I'm gonna be talking about today, um, why you shouldn't sweat. Yeah, so just for the record, I don't sweat, whenever I play. I just don't sweat. So not many of you guys know this. I have a channel. Yeah, you can check it out if you want. It's not very special. Or if you even just look at me playing Bed Wars a long time ago. Like, this was... We'll see the time, just 1 second. My internet is currently not the greatest right now, so I wonder how long it'll take this video to upload. Actually, I'm not even probably gonna edit it tonight. Who knows? I might. I have a lot of stuff to do, but I'm making this video anyway because I'm bored. Speedtest.net. It's time. It's time to see if my internet's completely broken or if it's my computer. Okay, this finally loaded up.
Minecraft can't handle the sexiness of my skin.
Oh my gosh. Essentially, if you look at my normal texture pack, my FOV is not right, my sensitivity is not right. This is one of my first times playing Bed Wars.
Yeah, that's exactly what my brother does. Just go directly to Endstone. And I'm gonna go directly to end this guy over here.
I'm gonna watch you die.
Yeah.
Cool.
White's here. White's here.
How did I...
Jeez, thanks for helping, bro.
I was toxic, man. But did you see that PvP encounter? There was not very much skill there.
I just... White just...
See? Okay. Yeah, there's, as you can see, there's very much skill. And this is, March 16th, 2020. So it was only a little over a year ago. And then I'd say, so the thing is about me back then and me now, you've probably seen this montage yourself. If you haven't, go watch. It'll be in the top right here. Yeah, you better click it, There are some bits in here. In general, this is my first montage, really. This is my first technical montage. This is my second montage, like, a month later. And, I feel like I was much more skilled here. And it was obviously a huge gap going all the way from my back old Anonymous Cat channel to here. But it was also a pretty big gap to here, a month later. A month changed. Most of the stuff from this first montage was not as cool as the stuff from the second montage. And yeah, there were some things like the Breezely Bridge, where... that were just like, you know, I casually breezily bridged 13 blocks, and like maybe 1 or 2 other clips, like the one where I, like this one. That just took me hours of practice. Like hours. But there were a couple clips here, but if you see my PvP from here, and then versus my PvP from here, like, I don't know about you, but like, I'm a lot more skilled here. And let me explain. It's for a couple of reasons. The first reason is bad internet. I got good internet, or my internet, like I explained at the beginning of this video, was around 5 Mbps. And, not counting these re-uploads, I only got good internet around 3 months ago. So I've only had good internet for 3 months, and then I wasn't able to play much. I played some murder mystery and stuff and made this because of school, and there was so much. I made 8 videos in 1 week. Oh my gosh, these were all in 1 week. I wasn't really playing Bed Wars or anything like that. And then I made this montage, and then this video about Populous, and then I took a break as I had to go to camp and stuff like that. And then I come back, and the thing is, this took me like about a week, maybe a week and a half to get all these clips, and like a lot of them are just not even clips of me. They're just clips in general. They're not like real montage clips. This video, all montage clips except for one where I fall into the void, are in the span of 2 days. I got these clips. All of these clips in the span of 2 days. It took a lot less time to get good clips. The thing is, I barely played and I got a lot better. So because I didn't have good internet, I was limited because over almost all of the time, it was based on luck, and I couldn't really get better because, I just would lag out. But after that, I started getting better, and then even better in PvP and everything. And I feel like now that I have good internet, there's only one reason for that. It's because I don't sweat. So here are a couple reasons why you don't want to sweat. Number 1 is you are more relaxed. Typically, when you sweat, you try hard. That's one of the other names for sweats, are tryhards. You are not relaxed because I don't think you're relaxed when you're exercising. And when you're moving your body, when you're not relaxed, you sweat, and that's what happens. You physically sweat when you're sweating. And so if you're more relaxed, then you get more comfortable and you're able to play well while you're just chilling, It's like you're more consistent when you're relaxed, because like your skill will be relatively consistent and you'll have less ooh, you got really lucky moments or something like that, and you will just be more consistent. I don't really know how to put this, but when you're relaxed, you're more consistent. But when you're shaky, of course, the glass is going to fall. Hey, the water is going to spill out of the glass. So you should be relaxed and also just being chill. Number 2, you play for longer. So I don't know if you know this, but if you've ever sweat or you've ever tried hard or cared in that way, it's not the best, because if you lose, then you rage quit or rage, and you play not as long. Although yes, it does temporarily improve your skill in the moment while you're sweating. If you play for longer, then in the long run, you will get even better. You will enjoy the game more. Now, this is true. You will definitely enjoy the game more if you don't sweat, because you'll be relaxed and chill. And when you sweat, typically get angry, and even if you win, you're elated, but it feels a little more toxic. Not like you're being toxic or that in that way, but it just doesn't feel like feels like not the greatest environment and the greatest feeling, it feels worse than just being relaxed and talking with friends and having a good time. That's what you should really be aiming for, rather than aiming to win. It would make your mood better. So I don't know about you, but of course, everyone sweats, so I do sweat every once in a while. But if when I sweat, I don't know about you, but I end up being in a bad mood after, unless it's like I'm sweating against a hacker and I beat them. Of course, I'll be in a great mood for the rest of life. But when you sweat, typically, if you sweat all the time, you're constantly in a bad mood, and that's what makes people super toxic, whether or not they win or lose on Hypixel and other servers. Well, that's why they're like battered. They're like, frick you, you're lucky, and stuff like that. It's because they're toxic and in a bad mood. And if you just don't sweat and you chill and you have fun and ignore the toxic people, it'll improve your mood and improve the moods of the people around you. Because if you're in a bad mood, then you're going to get your family in a bad mood, and then you're going to get your classmates in a bad mood if you go to school and stuff like that. Your mood will generally improve if you just don't sweat. Now let's move into the how. So, how do I not sweat? Because you probably find yourself in scenarios where you're sweating and you don't even realize it. So I will tell you how to not sweat. It's actually a very difficult question to answer, because it's as simple as just don't. But to be more specific, I'm going to tell you a couple things you can do. Number 1 is don't care if you win or lose. So if you win, say, yay, I won, I learned. If you lose, say, yay, I won, I learned. This sounded really, really cringy and cliche, but I mean, it's been said a lot because it's very, very true. The thing about it is, It's one of those things that if you don't care if you win or lose, then eventually you'll get really good and you'll win all the time, but you won't care that you win, and it'll be one of those things that, like, imagine this one goal. I'm probably cutting all of this out. Oh my gosh. Anyway. So yeah, number 1, don't care if you win or lose. Either way, you should play to have fun. Play to have fun. Number 2, play with people who don't care if you win or lose. If you play with sweats that will scream at you if you don't try your hardest and win, then it's best you don't play with them. Even if they don't care if you win, if they yell at you if you did something wrong, then you're going to try harder next time, of course, which is, yes, you shouldn't try, but you shouldn't try that hard. And it's, I should not be educating people of this. I am not good at the game and I know nothing, but I'm doing it anyway. And you're the one who's listened. You're the one who's listening. You're the one who's here now. You're the one who's like actually invested in this video. Why? It's literally just a notepad that says how. I mean, keep watching if you want, I guess. Play with people who you don't care if they win or lose, if you win or lose. So it won't be in general toxic. And you could also just play with friends who you like playing with and enjoy spending time with, and it will be amazing. It'll be fun. Number 3, meditate. This is just in general for being angry, because I used to rage at Bed Wars, even though I like literally barely sweat. I would rage so hard at Bed Wars. Like, Michael and Riley would like stop playing with me because I raged. Like, I wouldn't say anything unspeakable, but I'd just get loud and I'd yell, and they'd be like, I don't want to play with you anymore. I'm like, no, please come back. And I don't do that anymore because of this one thing called meditation. Now, don't just sit there and go, It's very specific. It helps with your impulses. So all you have to do is set a timer. You can start off slow, do 1 minute every day. You set a timer for 1 minute, close your eyes, sit up straight, or lay down, and focus on your breathing. Only think about your breathing. Think in, out. And the thing is, you can't check your timer at all. Otherwise, you've lost. Think of it as a game if you need to. Don't get lost in thought. Think in, out. Now, 1 minute isn't that difficult. You just sit there, do that for 1 minute. Easy. Maybe it'll be hard for you. It depends on the person. So then, as soon as you start thinking, wow, this is easy. Move to 2 minutes. Then 3 minutes. Then 5 minutes. 5 minutes of meditation is hard. You sit there and it feels like 5 minutes have gone by, and you're sitting there thinking in and out, but you can't help but think, how is 5 minutes not already gone by? Okay, I'll just wait here a bit longer. And it feels like another 5 minutes have gone by, but you're still thinking in, out, but you can't help but think, is my phone dead? Did the timer go off? Did I not hear it? Did I miss it? And you feel strong need to check your phone, to check how much time is left, but you can't. You don't. And eventually, you hear the timer go off, and you feel a sense of relief. Do that more and more, and eventually 5 minutes feels like nothing. Then 10 minutes feel like nothing. Then 2 hours feel like nothing if you actually enjoy it, because I haven't meditated in months. It's very helpful with your impulses. It'll make you really, really want something that you don't need, and take the time to think about it. And it can help you with anger. It can help you with other impulses. Like, I see ice cream, I want it, and then you ignore that impulse. I can make a video on like other ways to like stop bad habits, but that's for another day. We're just trying to stop people from sweating in Bed Wars. We're trying to make the community a little less toxic, and also trying to make your skill go a little up. So meditate. It's a serious one. Like, you don't have to, but it'll definitely help you be more chill. Number 4 is play the game wrong. So the reason why I say this one is because I don't know if you've seen any of like Purple recent videos or Wally Bear's recent videos, but like they place 2 blocks above their bed and then call that the proper defense and go and play and stuff like that. That's not playing the game right. That's not trying as hard as they can. That's obviously messing around and having fun, and that is what you want to do. You want to mess around. You want to make jokes and throw the game, per se, because it's all about having fun. And as soon as you disassociate playing with trying hard and as hard as you can to win, then you will start getting a new respect for the game. You'll start enjoying the game for what it is, and you will, in return, hopefully stop sweating more. I'm sure that sounded relatively insightful, but when I started speaking it just didn't sense. It didn't words. It didn't. I don't know. I mean, you're still here, so. I mean. Anyway, so yeah, that's why you shouldn't sweat and how you can start to not sweat. And I hope you guys found this useful and you can use this in some future videos to make a montage thing. If you want to know how I do these clips so easily, I don't use normal good old OBS or whatever anymore. Well, I mean, I use it for normal videos, but I don't use it for my clipping. And the reason is because if you look at this first montage, which if you go to the top right over here, you will see a thing. You can click on it. You can choose to click on this video. Sick Minecraft montages are made easier now. I have a link to where it's not sponsored. Not that video and this video is not sponsored, but to a thing called GeForce Experience, which allows me, so every time, it's like Twitch clipping, however I'm not live or recording. It just clips the past however long you want of gameplay. You can choose, I chose 2 minutes because that's around, I don't know, stop. But yeah, it's just simple stuff like that. That's how I've been doing those montages, and I can't wait to play more Bed Wars, do more videos, and yeah, there's probably like 6 more videos ahead of this one by now, but oh well. Like and subscribe, or dislike and subscribe. The choice is yours. Either way, it'll push our channel. Okay, I'm done. Bye.